In Tradlinx Ocean Visibility, there are 3 ways you can track shipments. First, master BL tracking. This is the most common way when you're tracking container cargo. You just need the BL number from the shipping line or freight forwarder, and you're good to go. Next is vessel tracking. If you know the vessel name before the BL is issued, this method is perfect for checking the current location of the vessel and the future schedule for its voyage so you can plan your shipping. Lastly, manual tracking. This is useful for bulk carriers, ro-ro ships, or non-scheduled vessels. You manually input the schedule, but it still lets you manage the shipments and track the vessel's location. Which method you use depends on the situation, but these options give you plenty of flexibility no matter what you're working with. Shipment tracking is one of the most powerful and feature-rich functions in Ocean Visibility. To get started, click on Shipment Tracking on the left menu, then click the blue Add Shipments button in the top right corner. You'll typically receive a master BL number via email or in a file. Just copy and paste that number here. If the BL has 4 codes at the front, our AI will automatically detect and input its carrier code. If not, you can simply type it in or double-click to see the list of available shipping lines. The reference number is like a management ID to help you identify your shipment. You can enter any number or code like a house BL, invoice, or purchase order number. Anything that's easy for you to recognize. Please make sure to enter the master BL number. BL numbers can be issued as master BL by the shipping line or house BL by the forwarder. If you don't have the master BL number yet, don't worry. Forwarders usually have the master BL, so you can simply ask for the number only instead of a full BL document. You can register up to 100 master BL numbers at once, and there's no extra charge for duplicate BL numbers tracking. For example, if a single master BL includes multiple products you want to manage separately, you can input the same BL numbers multiple times with different reference numbers, and it still counts as one BL without any extra fees. The columns here are optional, but filling them in allows you to filter by client or manager, and the solution uses that data to generate charts and dashboards. Once you click Next, the system maps the BL number to the shipping line and satellite data and displays the tracking information. Typically, tracking data mapping is completed within a minute, but depending on the shipping line, it could take longer. From my experience, if tracking doesn't start after some time, it's usually because the house BL number was entered instead of the master BL, or there's a typo in the number. Please double-check the number and re-enter it. But don't worry, we don't deduct credits until tracking begins. Another common issue is registering the BL number too early before the shipment starts. Since we map the BL number to the shipping line's data, if the shipping line hasn't uploaded the BL's data yet, we can't display anything. Usually, this resolves itself shortly as the data syncs. Even if tracking doesn't start immediately, Ocean Visibility will retry mapping for up to 7 days without any credit deduction. If something still seems off, feel free to contact us through the chatbot. Our CX team will investigate and get back to you with updates. All right, the shipment has been successfully tracked. Here's what you can now check beyond the BL number, reference number, and carrier name you entered. First, you'll see whether the shipment is direct or a transshipment. If it's a transshipment, you'll find details about when and where the transfer happens. Next, you'll get the total number of containers, along with each container's number. You can also view the port-to-port progress as a percentage. And finally, the complete shipping schedule is available, including the POL and POD, the initial and updated ETD and ETA, as well as the ATD and ATA. Green indicates estimated times, while black shows actual times, meaning the process is complete. OV stands out among similar tracking services on the market with the shortest data update frequency. Shipping line information is updated every 1 to 1.5 hours on average, and satellite information is refreshed every 20 to 30 minutes. In contrast, most other solutions typically update data only twice a day. This makes OV a true real-time tracking service. Now, let's talk about a feature unique to OV, port call. If you've ever contacted a shipping line directly or searched on their site, you might have noticed that their information can sometimes be inaccurate. That's why we developed Port Call. Port Call uses virtual zones, just 1 to 2 kilometers around each port, to track a vessel's exact location via satellite. It records and displays the times when the vessel enters or leaves these zones, taking tracking accuracy to a whole new level. But port call doesn't stop at the POL and POD. It also tracks transshipment and calling ports. This lets you verify whether the vessel is following its planned schedule and ports, or if it's skipped any. All of this data is recorded and displayed for your reference. Container tracking feature shows the schedule for each container, from pickup to return. You can see important events like arrival, gate out, and empty return, which help you calculate demurrage and detention costs. For shipments in regions like North America, where rail transport is common, schedules for rail-on and rail-off events are also provided. But please note, the information may be different depending on the shipping line. This container tracking feature is only available with the professional plan. We also have extra features like Excel downloads, creating URL links, filtering data, and moving columns. These will be explained in another video. In the Map View section, you can see detailed tracking information by clicking on the master BL number. The map shows the location and direction of your shipment, from the POL to TS points and finally to the POD. On the left, a box displays departure, transshipment, and arrival times. Below that, the detailed checkpoint section provides the inland movement schedule for your container. You'll also notice a satellite icon button. When switched off, it shows the schedule provided by the shipping line. When switched on, it displays port call information tracked via satellite, allowing you to compare both datasets. Under Route, you can check the arrival and departure schedules for calling ports. The route log shows the vessel's current status and the latest update time. This information is updated using satellite data at intervals of about 30 to 40 minutes, so the location is continuously refreshed. Please note that all times shown are in UTC plus 0, based on the UK, so you'll need to adjust for your local time zone. Lastly, the update section logs all changes made after tracking started. This includes schedule changes, status updates, and changes to port or vessel names. All updates are stored here as history and can also be sent to you via email. Manual tracking can be used in the following cases. 1. For bulk carriers, ro-ro ships, or ferries that don't have regular automatic schedule updates. 2. When the container's shipping line is not covered by OV's automatic tracking service. 3. For some reason when you don't have the BL number. In these situations, you can manually enter details like the vessel name, ETD, and ETA. While the schedule won't update automatically, the vessel's position will still be tracked via satellite. This allows you to monitor and manage the shipment's voyage schedule and location. Additionally, you can continue to use the extra features available in automatic tracking, even when using manual tracking. Vessel tracking provides information about a vessel's current location, past voyage history, and future schedule. Since vessels often follow fixed routes like a shuttle bus, tracking vessels you use often can help you plan your import and export schedules more effectively. This feature also supports tracking various types of vessels, such as bulk carriers or ferries, beyond container ships. To start tracking a vessel, click the blue Add Vessels button at the top right corner. Enter the vessel's name or MMSI number, and it will automatically search for the vessel. Click Next, and the tracking will be added immediately. When you return to the vessel tracking page, the registered vessel will appear, showing its current location and schedule. By clicking on the vessel name, a map view will open, displaying the latest port-to-port movement. On the left-hand side, you'll see a box that shows past route history, helping you estimate when the vessel might return to a specific port. Future schedule information provided by the shipping line is displayed in green. The route log shows satellite data. And if you want to review previous port-to-port routes, simply click on the relevant record. Vessels remain tracked for 1 month after registration. At the end of the month, you'll be prompted to extend or delete the vessel and take off another credit.